My name's Frank Picone. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm the executive director of the Legacy Training Institute. We have 750 staff. We serve 150 teenagers. We serve over 3,000 adults every year. We have foster care placements and residential treatment centers. Most people know them as group homes. Since we started using the Nurtured Heart approach, we've seen, first of all, we've seen a decrease in turnover of staff. They're loving the approach. We've had about 86% of our youth make it through the placement and return home, which is it's an astronomical number. The youth that come to our programs have long histories of a lot of failure and a lot of negative behavior, abuse, neglect. And when they come in, before the Nurtured Heart, our approach was to thoroughly examine and explore all of the pain and suffering and trauma that they've gone through, and really sit down with them and say, we're here to help you fix all these problems. I went to see Howard Glasser do a day-long training, and it just blew my mind and kind of turned my world upside down, because I started to realize that I had spent most of my time with the youth really establishing in our interactions all of their past portfolio of bad and troubling and failure experiences. And it just jived with my desire to focus on strengths, to focus on success. I believe the Nurtured Heart is the perfect balance of recognizing the strengths and the greatness, but also saying, I'm not going to put up with this. I'm not going to energize your tantrum. I'm not going to go on and on when I ask you to do something. So I tell parents that are really feeling like strictness and clarity is crucial, that this is your approach. Don't get lost on Nurtured Heart as if your child's going to curse you out and you're going to pat them on the head and say, nice, you really used a lot of interesting words. It's not like that. This approach is going to give you the firmness and the clarity, and you're expending so much energy on when your child is being negative. How about we conserve that energy and just devote it to growing the greatness in your child? When we began introducing it 4 years ago at the children's home, what we discovered was that we were basically kicking out students at a rate of maybe 4 or 5 a year. And when we implemented the Nurtured Heart, we made a commitment that we're never going to do that again. No matter what they do, and believe me, they really, really can up the ante. We went 4 years without one child being expelled from our school.